well, good afternoon, almost evening. All right, today we're going to start with our handcuff drill to get those shoulders a little mobilized. Let's take the hands behind the back, grab onto that right wrist with that left hand. I want to take those shoulder blades back for me first, then take the hands off the body, and then I want you to exhale as you lift. And relax. 2 more, shoulder blades back, hands off the body, and then lift, exhale. 1 more, relax. Shoulder blades back, off the body, lift. And let's switch it out. Right hand grabs onto that left wrist. Shoulder blades go back, hands off the body, lift. And give me 2 more. All right, shoulder blades back, hands off the body, and lift. Relax. And 1 more. Sorry, I realized my fan was still cranked on. Let's take those hands off the body and lift. And let's shake those hands on out. All right, we're going right into our hinge squat double lunge. It's just a quick warm up. I like to get the hips woken up. All right, so athletic stance, nice strong hip hinge. Press those hips back. Nice tall stance. We go into that squat. And then that strong double lunge. 4 more reps, your pace. Hinge, squat, double lunge. Staying strong to these movements, but also starting to feel pretty fluid. All right, letting the body, letting that muscle memory just taking over. Get about 2 more reps if you're with me. So thinking about that midsection, so tightening up that belly, especially in that hinge. Awesome, let's finish up those reps. Finish up that squat, that double lunge. All right, so y'all know the deal. As we go through the warm-up, as we go through the movements, that actually is part of your warm-up. So don't just stand there and watch me. Practice the movements so you get to know them a little bit better, so you spend a little bit more work time, less time figuring out as we get to the actual workout. All right, so let's go and grab a moderate weight, just one dumbbell, 1 kettlebell, 1 weighted backpack, whatever you have. All right, so I want you to get into a rack position. So if you have a kettlebell, you're going to clean it, to the back of the wrist, you're going to be in this strong rack position. If you have a dumbbell, same position, of course just have it in that hand. So in your left hand right now, your left side is racked, your left foot's going to step back into a lunge. And I want you to stand, press, back down. Let's make that a little bit more fluid. Left foot steps back, press and stand, back, press and stand. Excellent. Switch out sides. You can go to more of a, if you have a kettlebell, you can go to a swing clean as we transition. All right, right side, right foot steps back, press, down, press, down, press. Excellent. All right, let's take that kettlebell down between the feet, or dumbbell, sorry, or whatever weight you're using. And we're going to take it right inside of that left foot, okay? My left foot's right up against my weight right now. Turning my toes off to the left. My right hand goes to the sky. My eyes are on that right hand as I press my right hip off to the corner and I work that hinge. I'm in a windmill position right now. Your eyes are still on your top hand. I want you to grab that weight and I want you to stand up with it. And hinge. Up. Hinge. Up, hinge, leave that weight down there, stand tall. Bring that right foot right beside that weight, toes go 45 degrees off to the right, left hand to the sky, press that left hip back, right hand grabs onto that weight, stand up, hinge, up, hinge, up, hinge, and let's leave that weight down there. So that is your low windmill. If you're advanced with windmills and you want to take it high, we'll leave that one on you. But today we're going to work through a low windmill. All right, so our next superset, we're really going to support the same movement, just switching sides. We're going to work a staggered high pull. So my weight is still between my feet. My right foot's going slightly back. So from a side profile, it's just this. It's not extreme. Okay, so right foot's just about in line with the heel. All right, I'm going to work a nice strong hinge. And then pull the body down. My left hand has that weight. My right foot slightly back. I'm going to stand up tall. And let's go back down. Now we're going to add a high pull. All right, so that weight is going to end up at your sternum. So stand up, back down, up, back down, and stand tall. Switch. Left foot back, right hand's onto that weight. Stand tall, high pull. Down, stand tall, high pull. Side profile, just so you see how that weight stays right up the body. Hinge, up, back down. All right, relax. All right, we're going to be working that one back and forth. That one's going to get pretty taxing. You can work pretty quick on that. All right, last but not least, our last superset today is going to be a swing for 30 seconds, a squat for 30 seconds, and then rest for 30. So let's just go over our swing real quick. The squat, I'm not going to waste time on because we're going to be doing plenty of squats when we get there, so we'll get the squats down. If you have a dumbbell, you can hold the dumbbell a long ways and still work like a traditional swing, okay? If you have two dumbbells, you can work a skier swing going outside the body. But if you have a kettlebell, start with that, ripping those handles apart, hiking that kettlebell back, and then standing tall. So you're reaching it back towards the wall behind you, and then snapping those hips forward. 3, 2, and relax. All right. So let's get into the workout. We are going to go reverse lunge, overhead press, windmill, same side, and then we switch sides. All right. So follow along. Let's go and rack up that left side. Dumbbell or kettlebell, doesn't matter. Left foot steps back. Stand and press. And we're working 40 seconds. Reverse lunge to that press. So the same side that has the weight is the foot that's stepping back. We're adding that breath. Strong exhale as we stand. Inhaling our way down on that load. Punching that right heel through the floor as we extend through the hips. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So again, we're transitioning right into that windmill. So we go and take that weight down inside of the left foot. Toes are going to go 45 degrees, almost to the corner of the room. Right hand to the sky. Let's press that right hip over. Eyes are on that right hand, that top hand. Stand tall. Hinge. Tall. So depending if you have a dumbbell, sometimes getting all the way to the floor can be really challenging. So if that's the case, don't worry about getting all the way to the floor, okay? Go to where you feel tension in your obliques, where you feel tension in the hips, and then stand tall. Pressing that right hip back, opposite corner of where the toes are pointed. If you're pretty familiar with windmills, you can add quite a snap into this low windmill variation. And relax. All right. Got a little bit of time. We're going to switch over to that right side. Right side's going to be racked. Stepping back with that right foot and working that press all the way through that hip extension. All right. Let's go rack it up. Right side, right foot steps back. And punch. Down. Punch. Your pace. All the way through. Right bicep to your ear. Strong drive through that left heel. Last 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right, that weight goes inside of that right foot. Our toes are going to go all 45 degrees to the right. Left hand is high. Pressing that left hip back. Okay, we're nice and strong at that midsection. Eyes are on that top hand. Finding that weight. Stand tall. Hinge. Tall. Okay, we're reaching our left hip to the opposite corner of where our toes are pointed. Again, if you're pretty familiar with that windmill, you can add quite a snap into that stance as we get tall. 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right. We have 2 rounds of this superset, so we're going back to where we started. Left side's going to be racked. Left foot goes back, punching to the sky as we extend through that hip. All right, dumbbell, kettlebell, backpack, doesn't matter. Rack it up. Left side. Left foot goes back, and punch. Your pace. Strong breath. Strong to the belly. That's why we really purposely work that exhale out of your mouth. Helps you pull that rib cage down, belly tight. Three, 2, 1, relax. Weight goes inside of that left foot. Quick breath. Quick little breather. Toes start transitioning 45 degrees off to the left. Right hand to the sky. Right hip presses back. Find that weight. Eyes are on top hand. And stand. Hinge. Stand. Again, if you want to work that high windmill, if you're pretty familiar with this windmill movement, you're more than welcome to. But even I like to sneak in a low windmill here and there. Helps just kind of retrain the body. Helps to work on the snap out of that bottom position. 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right. Last time with a reverse lunge to overhead press. Again, right side's going to be racked, right foot stepping back. We're driving through that left heel, all right? Punching through the floor. Rack it up. Belly is strong, so lock it in early. Right foot travels back and punch. Stay strong. Full extension. About 15 seconds, and you're done with your reverse lunges today. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right. Last time with our windmill, kettlebell or weight, dumbbell, whatever you have, inside that right foot. Big breath. Toes travel off to the right. Left hand to sky. Press that left hip back. Eyes are on top hand. Stand. Bring that weight with you. Both of these movements, reverse lunge to a press, and the windmill can be done without weight. All right, these are 2 wonderful movements. Challenging the body, nice complex movements. So after this, we transition into our staggered high pull, where you can challenge yourself with a little extra weight and relax if you like to. All right, so still start off with that weight in the middle of your shoebox. All right, so it's inside the feet, it's about midline across the feet. Change your camera just a little bit so you can see a little differently. All right, now right foot slides back, just with my big toes in line with my left heel. All right, so my right foot's back. I'm going to hinge and then pull the body down as I grab off that left hand, stand and pull. Back down, stand and pull. Your pace. So you're going to feel a little bit of rotation. You're going to feel that elbow kick high. Still extending through both hips. 15 seconds. So again, depending on what kind of dumbbell you have, if you are working a dumbbell, it can be a little challenging getting off the ground. So if you're going all the way to the ground is too much, don't do it, okay? Go to where you feel tension and reset and relax. All right, remember this superset's be a little more repetitive, very similar movements, a little more taxing metabolically on the body. All right, still inside the shoebox. Left foot slides back. Nice strong hinge and pull the body down, stand and pull. So right foot slightly forward compared to the left. My rule of belly button follows the weight, still taking place in this movement. Letting my trunk rotate with a tight, strong core. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. All right, going right back into the same movement. Big breath. All right, right foot slides slightly back, strong through the belly, and hinge and pull down, chest stays proud. Let's work. Left side pull. Strong exhale as you extend through the hip. This is our last round on that left side. So your weight is going to be depending on your tempo, all right? If you're looking at anything, gosh, Chris has got a pretty fast tempo today. Got a little bit lighter weight, relax. Got a little bit lighter weight today than I'm typically working with. So maybe we can do a little faster tempo, a little more metabolic today. All right, starting off that athletic stance. Left foot slides back. Belly strong, work that hinge. Last time, right side, let's work. Pay attention to that weight. All right, still living between the feet on the center of the shoebox. Still living within the distance from your right heel and your right big toe. So it's not going too far back. It's definitely not going too far forward. 7 seconds. And relax. All right. So remember, during the warm-up, we did our quick swing. We're going to go 30 seconds of a kettlebell swing or dumbbell swing or skier swing, any swing variation you're comfortable with. You're going to transition right into 30 seconds of a squat, goblet hold, rack hold, any kind of hold you want to go with. And then we're going to finish with, then we're going to go 30 seconds rest. We got 3 rounds of that, all right? So we got to earn that rest. 60 seconds of work coming up. Set up for that swing. Let's work. So if you're working kettlebell swing, or if you're working dumbbell, holding it long ways, going upper inner thigh, you keep that weight close to the body as you hinge. You're not reaching below the knees. 4, 3, 2, and transition right into a hold for that squat. Let's work. Press those hips back. Keep that chest proud. Hold that weight however you like. You can even hold it down if you need to live in more of almost that deadlift position. As long as you're pulling those hips down, that squat motion. 3, 2, 1. Relax. 30 seconds. Good breath here. Again, if you're working dumbbells, you can work that skier swing, keeping that swing right outside the hips. It looks the same. The movement comes through the hips, challenging your pillar. Shoulders are just the attachment point. And then you go to a front rack for our squats. All right, big breath. 30 seconds goes quick. Set up for that swing. Let's work. Fully extend those hips. Strong through that upper back. Press those hips back. Snap them forward. About 8 seconds. You're back to that squat. 3, 2, 1. Set up for that squat. Let's work. Strong through the belly. Chest stays proud. If you got a goblet hold like I do, those elbows are dropped down. 3, 2, and relax. 1 more. 3 rounds total of this. Heart rate should be up. I'll change it up a little bit. You got time. I'll join my dumbbell folk. Going skier to that front rack. All right. Big breath. Set it up. Let's work. So again, if you're working that skier swing, got a little bit tighter stance, but knees are still kicking outwards. Make sure the hips are doing a lot of the work. We're not relying on the shoulders to lift. Ten seconds, we transition right into our squat. 3, 2, and rack it up. Let's work. "15 seconds. Let's finish strong. Finish strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Let's get that heart rate down. All right. Heart rate should finish up a little bit right there. All right, going from our swing right into our squat. Pre-taxing the lower body, pre-taxing on that midsection, all right? Do a couple more breaths. We got a little time to stretch today. All right. Find a nice athletic stance for me, please. Just sink down, big breath. Exhale, slow. Big breath. Exhale, slow. So take that right knee down to the ground. You can find our half kneel position. Belt line towards your belly button. Squeeze that right glute, rock forward. Let's open up that hip and just breathe. Depending on how close that front foot is to your body, you can even challenge a little bit of ankle stretch there as well. Try to open up Achilles, calf. Take your time, switch out legs, left knee drops, right foot comes up, belt line to belly button first, fire through that left glute, rocking forward, opening up that left hip, breathe. Ooh. My hip's been talking to me throughout the day. Right now, it's giving me some good feedback. The left hip flexor is not exactly happy right now. Big breaths. All right, let's go rise on up. Again, big breath in, open up that chest, thumbs to sky. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. As you exhale, round those arms, interlock those fingers, press normally, press those hands away. Press, 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 breathe normal. All right. Well, thank you very much for spending your afternoon, almost evening with me. You have a wonderful night. If you're staying around for strength flow, go get a little bit of water, go recover, and we'll get to work here in about 4 minutes.